tell us, the experts, do you agree with the expert that one, bamboo grows very fast?
Yes.
From your experience.
In fact, when these shoots comes up to this level, this one can come up to 1 meter. Then you can come with a measuring tape. No. Different kinds of items which are made from bamboo. Worldwide, more than 10,000.
So we just heard about 5 from Mr. Kigwa. So you're saying there are about 1,000
uses.
Uses. We heard about water. You showed us the mat. You gave me the bakora.
Especially here is a T-zone.
Yes.
The baskets which we have at they are made from bamboo.
Oh, really?
They are very marketable.
Yes.
So is the other one which is Ordelia, the original one.
Now, you're here. You saw people planting tea, and you also had planted tea. Which year did you decide now you're not doing the tea business, you're doing the bamboo? When did you start the planting of bamboo? Around which season, which year?
Early 1994, 95 up there.
Early 90s. What motivated you? Why did you think about bamboo?
I just think it was just my hobby. But I came to realize I was just lying on a golden grass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
Based on some other country refer it as a green gold.
Yes.
They don't refer it as a bamboo.
They call it green
gold.
Oh.
Yeah.
So now we are in a green gold farm.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a new one. Surely.
The long grass.
How does it compare with the tea? Briefly. Especially on value and the pocket-wise.
Especially when you have to do the value addition.
Yes.
That's where you get something. Most I had a nursery. I just had to propagate. I did the propagation for almost 5 years with this clamp. And this one have given me more than 500,000.
Yes.
For that side. Because almost every year I could get 150 up to 200,000. Yeah. So I can't compare it with the tea. Yeah.
Who buys?
There are so many institutions which buys.
Okay.
Yeah. Even there are those farmers who can get interest. Though here in Muranga, where our shaba are like a tongue.
Yes.
They don't get good with this.
We call it in our mother tongue kamusoro rofi. Karoreme. Oh, that's.
Yes. Though still we don't. When we are going to farmers, this is gigantas. Which grow in this way. There is almost aspa which goes straight.
Wait a minute. Because the name of this species is.
This one is gigantas.
Then
Bambusa gigantas.
Bambusa gigantas. Behind me is Bambusa gigantas.
Yeah.
On my left is.
Unless you Google, some of them are
different bamboo.
Okay. So you said in this region where we are in Muranga.
Yeah. We are in Muranga.
Where the shabas are like the tongue.
Like the tongue, very shallow. Because you will have you don't get a relationship with a farmer. They just go there. They
or to the neighbors. Yes.
But if it's a one like that one,
yes.
Unless the roots, because he was in a
But now you see the rolemis, the tongue size of the farm is where we do maize and beans and marigos. And do you think if a farmer has bamboo and doesn't have a place to do the maize and beans, it can feed them?
It can. Yeah.
It can.
It can. In fact, even I have sold even for the one for the propagation.
Yes.
I've sold up to Mero. I just recently went there. They are still growing very well.
The seedlings.
They go then propagate and whatever.
Yes.
There in Kemakia, I've sold them. There in Gatare, Gatare gave me a check of about 300,000. Yeah.
From bamboo.
From bamboo. The ones which are there for propagation.
Now.
So I don't think there is unless there are big challenges.
Yes.
Even in Nairobi, we are even there are those Wahidians, I don't know what they make, but they get you a very small order. So you can't go and do the licensing and whatever and transport. Lakini kama ni continuous, it can be good.
Yes, small frequent.
We want 5 tons, whatever. That's very little. We need something bulky.
Oh, 5 tons is little. 5 tons.
Bado ni kidogo.
Why?
Na unajua volume ya ingine ni maji. Sasa ukiwaambia uadvise vile wanaweza beba, wengine wanashindwa. Volume mingi, volume ndio inakula nini? Space mingi.
This looks like you are very fast ones.
These are the first ones.
And you said you have harvested.
This time I've harvested so many. Even these posts. I was splitting these posts. Per meter I was selling at 100 shillings per meter. That one is 3 meter. That is 300 shillings per meter.
It's 3 meters, 300 shillings per meter. So that one pole is 1,000.
No. 300.
300.
It's 3 meters. And a meter I'm selling it at 100 shillings. So chemicals now, they are very expensive. Now maybe a meter to go with 120.
What can you remember that you did with what you harvested from here? Especially what you harvested in the pocket and the wallet. What good history do you still remember from what you earned?
Since my 2 children were in secondary school, I had no pain to pay the school fees and whatever at that time. You
paid school fees from bamboo?
That's what I paid from. I even one of my children up to college. Yeah, I used bamboo money. Yeah. Do
the neighbors understand what you are doing? Because I don't see them copying you.
Again, even they don't like to see me around.
Why?
They say kichwa yangu ni baya.
They don't understand.
They don't understand the language. In fact, it's just one who recently understood.
Yes.
There was a funeral in his place. So some people came. There were bishop and a reverend. They came here and we stayed here for more than 1 hour. Ila ibada ikaanza ndio wakaitwa. Huyo mmoja ndio alianza kuona maana ya babu. Kile wengine
because that day you were harvesting and selling.
No. They just came to run. Sasa ule akashindwa ile anaonaga ni takataka.
What I would think to add on that is that you see such occasions and such opportunities would be an eye opener to the farmers who are here because they are hearing it from the horse's mouth that babu can educate
children.
And then, of course, in this era, we are talking of climate change.
Yes.
Babu is one of the species which the country, in the 15 billion growing agenda, babu is the first species we are giving an opportunity. Why? Because it is good for carbon credit market. The only problem, the only limitation, I would agree with Mr. Mahugo, is the size of the farms we have. When you get a mzee who has got 5 acres, he has got 10 boys,
or even 5
with 0.5 of a hectare or an acre, kumwambia pande bamboo kama kumwambia sasa jinyonge. But of course we are advocating, even if the size of the shamba is small, around his tank, around his house, wherever he gets some water, wastewater, get a clump of bamboo. Let it not overgrow. You have to sing a pole or 2 per season, and this is good money. And of course, you are not even getting to pay yourself how you are going to look at after it. Otherwise, most of us in Muranga have got also invested far and wide. We have got shambas in Makuyu, in Idhanga.
No, Idhanga can. Wait a minute, Bwana Kigwa. Can a bamboo grow in Idhanga?
Why not?
In that dry area?
Even
I'm not
Mombasa.
talking of this high potential bamboo.
Okay.
There's dry land bamboo. just go to Kitui.
Yes.
People are growing bamboo, and the place is very dry. There's a lot of market in bamboo. The yellow bamboo is doing wonders and marvelous. Yes. Why not 𝐻𝐻𝐚𝐧? The climate is the same. Mchanga ni ile tu ya changarawe, mchanga na nini. Bora tu you avoid the clay soils and the black cotton soils. You are there. Yes.
Hey, there must be a farmer listening to you now from 𝐻𝐻𝐚𝐧.
Yes.
And would be looking for Mahugo to get some, what did you call them? 𝐻𝐚𝐧.
𝐻𝐻𝐚𝐧, yes.
For some 𝐻𝐻𝐚𝐧. Hey, Bwana asifiwe.
And that's 𝐻𝐻𝐚.
Yes.
𝐶ULM.
𝐶ULM. To look for 𝐶ULM to go plant and harvest some value from bamboo. Is there some technicalities surrounding planting of bamboo, or you just do it just like any other tree?
What I would advocate is that the farmer from 𝐻𝐻𝐚𝐧, not from this area, because I'm talking to all the farmers across the board, is that when he comes to Mr. Mahugo, atamwambia ametoka area gani. Atamwambia
the right
hii bamboo yangu 𝐻𝐻𝐚𝐧 itaenda kusumbua.
Yes.
Let me take you to the experts. Karura, come to Kigwa, I'm also an expert in them. I'll tell you no. For bamboo to grow in 𝐻𝐻𝐚𝐧, you have got ecoregions. Bamboo ya kukua huko kwako, nieleza mchanga inakaa namna gani. Niende ni visit, kuambie bamboo ya hapa ya kwako, hii na hii na hii. In any case, by the way, do you know the fastest growing tree in the world is bamboo? A bamboo can grow 1 meter overnight.
Bamboo?
Bamboo. Well, just go and Google. I'm not kidding. Otherwise,
I'm just wondering why my fellow tea growers have not been doing this.
Very fast in growth. And there's a lot of uses in it. I hope one of these fine days you go to Japan, you go to China, you go to those lands, those areas. Ile mti ambayo inapatiwa heshima, even the shrines, imejengwa na nini?
The green gold.
The green gold. Bamboo iko na kazi na iko na pesa. Nakwambia mkienda kwa certain party, because I was learning in Japan for some 3 years, all those barbecues you are having in the evening, nyama ya kuchoma na nini na ile vitu tunachoma huko inachomwa na makaa.
Allah.
Hata carnival. Yes. The time we went at a carnival.
Nairobi.
Yeah.
Mahugo, you tell us, the experts, do you agree with the expert that bamboo grows very fast?
Yes.
From your experience.
In fact, when these shoots comes up to this level, this one can come up to 1 meter. Then you can come with a
measuring tape.
A measuring tape. Or just here is local. Kuja na mtu tu upandi hapo. Utaona maybe 2 days itakuwa na more than 1 meter. 2 days. This one. But let it reach at least from 1 meter. Very fast.
Especially when there's no competition. And bamboo is newly planted. Bamboo grows very, very fast.
Competition means it is not under...
No, not necessarily. Like this bamboo is feeding a lot of offsprings. It's got this sucker. Yeah, a lot of suckers around. But if...
Management bado haijafanywa.
And then management of
well managed.
If it is well managed, what I mean by management is that if you are going to manage this bamboo properly, this one should have gone.
Should have been harvested. Yes.
You look at the harvestable sizes.
Yes.
You remove them. So they will give other shoots.
To come out space.
To come out in space and nutrients.
Very strong.
They will go very fast.
Hey, Mahugo. And you've been here, the farmers see you, they run away.
In fact, even when I was just propagating 𝐁𝐚𝐧, the one, you know the 𝐁𝐚𝐽. You know, you cut this round.
Yes.
Yeah, there is another mzee who came with here, and he just asked me in my language, "Kota hulete bia." Anaona ni kama ile kucheza. Nikamwambia, I belong to this tree.
Yes.
And this one is the one who will make me get into an aeroplane, whichever I will be heading. I've gone to Ethiopia.
Oh, okay.
With 𝐻𝐻𝐚𝐴.
INBA is
International Bamboo and Rattan Association.
International Bamboo and Rattan
is
a world body.
Yes.
Dealing with the bamboo and rattan.
Rattan
is another tree species.
Yes.
Which resembles
bamboo.
Inakuwa na inatoa ile vitu inaitwa cane. Unaona ile ile katika mokoli.
Yes.
These are cane from rattan.
Yes.
Yes. Bamboo and rattan.
Mokoli is Jesus. No. A farmer found you doing propagation. And he thought you were preparing some toys. He thought you were about to make some small cars too.
There are very many.
He didn't know it's a... Yes.
I came with a present for him.
Yes, from Ethiopia.
From Ethiopia.
Yes.
Ile kahawa. Amwambia hii kahawa ni ya Ethiopia.
Ile kahawa from Oromia. Now, a farmer now following us now and would like to grow bamboo. What would you like to tell them to prepare them psychologically? One, it has money. That is the part we want to hear.
Yeah. Especially when you do the value addition. Especially on my side, when I came from Ethiopia.
Yes.
In fact, whatever I got from there, I went up to Bear in Tanzania. I was about 2 kilometers to Malawi and whatever. I got those craftsmen there. That guy was trained from where? He was trained in Ethiopia, and then he went to China. Ile vitu wanauda hata wewe.
Unashangaa.
I just went back even to those remote areas. In fact, from Arusha to Bear where I was, it was 1,090 kilometers. Just went up to there. We decided, we talked with him. It's only that when he was to come, this life started somewhere in Eastland. I was somewhere in Eastland. Kaniambia Kenya mimi siwezi kuja na hiyo. Watu Raila wanapigana sijui na nani. So these political things, people should avoid them.
True.
Cause I'll be very ahead of
and you'd be buying from other farmers.
From other farmers.
And employing very many youths.
He came, no, we can't come back to Kenya.
He found fracas.
Yeah.
Now, so, do you have a network of other farmers who do bamboo?
I have a network.
Yes.
Because with the INBA, I'm the one in charge in Murang'a County. Though I have several farmers, but most, some of them are in Kagema, those zone. Also, there is another farmer here, though they are whatever. They have 935. Though they have sprinted, they are selling those acres now. But the manager told me he won't every swamp area. In fact, it's almost 60 acres. He will be with those 60 acres. Yeah. Even sometimes he just calls people there, just carbon credit tour. People come with laptops and whatever and do their work on his place. It's about...
That's Kangema.
Apana, here in Thika short run. It's about 10 minutes drive from Thika. And people enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah, I would grow bamboo. Mahugo. Asante sana.
Thank you.
Thank you so much once again, our tree expert, Bwana Benard Kigwa.
Thank you, madam.
Yes.
Welcome again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Until the next tree growing program, let's grow trees. Thank you.